been about 10 years since I built a model car. I like Formula One cars from 1993 and 1994, probably because I was 12 to 13 years old then. I've always liked the 1/24th scale cars because then you can get a feel for the size compared with other types of models cars on the market. I like the ones with engine details more than curbsides. And with those criteria, how about this? There is a current production 1/24th scale F1 car with an engine. The only weird thing is it's a Tyrrell 021. Sort of obscure subject matter, maybe not my first choice, but hey, you can actually buy one, and here it is. Let's open it up and take a look what is inside. These are really nice tires. They have that mold line down the middle. We'll take care of that somehow. We'll get a better look at the tires when it's time to use them. In this bag here, we have the wheels. Well, this is really well done. I'm going to have a hard time getting it to focus. I'm going to take that out of there. Well, they're really well done. The detail is excellent. Here's monocoque, nose, some wing elements. There we go. The monocoque looks great. It's really nicely done. But yeah, the age-old problem that the monocoque is molded in half along with that nose cone, so I'm going to have to use putty and do a bunch of extra sanding to get that line out of the middle of the monocoque and the nose. That's alright. Looks great. Next up, the engine cowl, side pods, and some wings. This wing is superb. I love it. Look at that tiny little gap and the precision. Beautiful. And what's rougher about this is the underside. I'm going to have a bit of work cleaning up those mold release lines here. Oh, on the bottom of the wings. Alright, wishbones, suspension components. Well, that stuff looks really good. Like it. Nice. Alright, there's not a lot of detail on the engine. But most of that's going to be buried under the exhaust anyway, so that's fine. Take a look at these radiators, though. That's amazing. Valve covers look good. There we go. The brakes are okay. But yeah, once you put the wheels on, you won't be able to see the brake pads anyway, so probably not an issue. The intake trumpets, just like the standard kind of thing. I'll probably do something with that. But, you know, these radiators, they look so amazing on the one side. And then the other side is just blank. I don't know, maybe it's okay. I'll do a mock-up build. Maybe I won't be able to see into the side pods anyway. I'm missing the air ducts that lead up to the radiators. That's missing. I don't know. So either I'll have to make some or just glue the side pods on. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. This is not so great too. The exhaust headers, yeah, that doesn't work for me. I don't know. That's pretty rough. I don't think I can live with that as is. I'm going to have to do something else with the exhaust. Nice that the seat doesn't have the seat belts molded in. So I can put my own seat belts in there. But there's a nasty sink in the plastic in the bottom. I don't know if you can see that in here. Probably not. Kind of tough because all the parts are black. The air duct is like the monocoque in the nose, molded in two, so that's going to take some putty and sanding. Floor, though. Oh, dear. Yeah, I mean, the floor should be flat, I would think. It's got all these mold release lines. Mold release marks on the top that are going to be visible, like back here, on these sides here. It's like that's behind where the radiator's going to go. Over here. Yeah, from some of the pictures that I've seen, I'm also kind of questioning the accuracy of the diffuser as well. So yeah, the outside, the top of the kit is beautiful. That's what you see mostly anyways, once you start working your way down now. Decals look really nice. Car was driven by Andre de Cesares and Nukio Katayama, so there's mostly Japanese sponsors on the car. Of course, since it's theoretically a toy, they can't give us the full cabin logo because it's a Japanese brand of cigarettes. There's a secret here, though. They give you the letters, so you can just replace that Challenge Spirit part with the A and the B if you want to do a model of a car that raced in a country in '93 that allowed cigarette advertising. I think I'm missing some things here, though. Like, for instance, on the valve covers, there should be a Yamaha logo. Let's take a look at that again. It's hard to get the light on that, right? Yeah, so like right here, there should be a Yamaha logo. But it's not molded into the valve cover, and there's no decal on the decal sheet. And there was an additional sponsor on the front wings for the Japanese Grand Prix, and we're missing that too. These Goodyear logos are really nice, though, and that's going to look great on the tires. The instructions look nice. They give you decals to do the white and the red parts of the car. I'm going to have to think about that. I think I'd rather paint the white and the blue, but I'll consider the red. I don't know. We'll see. And one thing about this Tyrrell, when I started to look up pictures for reference material, this has got to be one of the least photographed F1 cars of the period. So here's what I found. I'll put the links in the video description. There is a YouTube channel called Straight Build Scale Model, and they just built an absolute beautiful kit. There's a YouTube channel, A Sins Car Model, where there's a seriously long and detailed playlist of building the kit. And a couple of these have been preserved and are owned by people. There's an awesome detailed view of this Tyrrell by F1 Nuts. Just have a look at that. Wow. On CR Images DE, Karsten Reed has an amazing set of pictures from the back of the garage at the 1993 Belgian Grand Prix. And also, it's worth noting the Tyrrell Racing Organization group on Facebook. Uwe Schaefer has some crazy archival footage of a visit to the Tyrrell factory in 1993. I have no idea how long it's going to take for me to build this car. To be honest, I don't really care if I finish it. I'm looking more for something to do once the kids go to sleep. It looks like a lot has changed since I built model cars as a kid. Maybe I'll have a go and design some things to be 3D printed. Maybe design some photo etch parts myself and have somebody make them. For sure, I'd like to design some decals to have printed. This vlog will probably be updated very rarely, but I'll try to put together videos that are concise and make sense. These videos will probably be a bit rough cut, but who knows, maybe as I get some experience, they'll get better. For now, goodbye and happy building.